Magic Layers in Canva is here and it blew my mind. Let me show you what it is, some use cases for what you should use it for, and my thoughts on what you shouldn't use it for and any limitations. What is Magic Layers? Well, it's Canva's newest Magic AI baby, allowing us to transform any static image into fully editable multi-layered designs. Open an image, click Magic Layers, and Canva AI breaks it down into fully editable components, even text, preserving the layout, elements, and overall design. No joke, this is real footage of me trying this feature for the first time. Let me show you how it works. I'm using this design for a training I'm doing, and it has many separate elements and layers. Let's see how it goes when we convert it to a PNG format and use Magic Layers. Hot tip, this only works with PNG and JPEG files, not vectors and PDF. So I've uploaded a PNG format of this design. It's completely flat, no layers. I can't edit it. Let's click Edit in the Canva editor and then choose Magic Layers. Now Canva AI will work its magic. It's separating out all the layers so we can edit them and move them and resize them. You can see it looks pretty good. All the text and elements are separate. I can change the text, I can edit it. If something is a Canva font, it will pick that up. So as you can see, it's picking up the correct font here for this brand. I can change the text. I can also go in and change the color of the text. So it's actually fully editable, and it looks like all the layers have been separated. I can expand these elements. I can change the colors of them. And that's pretty much it, other than this background shape down the bottom here. And looks like that is a separate layer as well. So that is a really good result. You can also access Magic Layers from your homepage in Canva. Just click Magic Layers, select your media, again, a JPEG or PNG image, and Magic Layers will start working its magic. Before I jump into some use cases and do's and don'ts, I want to quickly mention that this feature is available to all Canva users, which is awesome, but free users do have some limits on AI credits. Canva Pro users get 500 monthly credits, Canva Business accounts get 500 monthly credits per user or team member, and Canva Enterprise has unlimited usage. If you want to take Canva Pro for a spin and you haven't tried it already, you can use my free trial as a Canva verified expert at sociallysorted.com.au/Canva for 30 days on Pro. Here are some use cases where this feature can really come in handy. Canva has highlighted the option to use Magic Layers for editing AI generated images, and I'll get to that in a moment, but I have a couple of other use cases in mind. And it goes without saying that all of these use cases require you to ensure that you have the rights and permissions to use any elements within a design and the design itself, especially if you no longer have access to raw files. The first use case is you've lost your design. Now, I've been using Canva since before it actually launched, and before that worked with many designers. Sometimes you just can't find an original design file. Here's some OG Canva nostalgia. These designs were created by Canva's first designer way back in 2014 for a conference I was speaking at in the US. They were shared as remix links before Canva templates were even a thing. Very OG. I don't have the original files, just the images, so let's use Magic Layers. It's done a pretty good job with the text. Obviously, these are Canva fonts and they're still there a decade or more later, and it has pulled out elements of the image and I can edit everything pretty easily. This Halloween poster, maybe I've lost the original design and I just want to recreate it or use the original design as inspiration. So it's broken it down pretty well with Magic Layers. I can see here any graphic elements or illustration elements have been pulled out, and any text that is an original Canva font obviously will do well. You can see here the spiders have been separated. That one has lost a couple of legs, but the problem comes with the neon text here. Because there's a shadow effect underneath, I can't necessarily edit it. I can only edit the top layer, and that background is stuck there. So sometimes there are issues if it's a complex design or complex layers, or it's very photorealistic, you may have some issues, but illustrations and graphics tend to work well. Or maybe, and this does happen, you've lost contact with your designer. Maybe you have some files or designs that they've done and you've paid for and they are yours, but you need to tweak them or access them or edit them, but you can't find your designer or you have no contact with them anymore. This can be a useful feature if you just need to make some small changes. I had a series of illustrations done years ago and I have no contact with the designer anymore. I can't get in touch with them. And let's say I want to remove my elephant from the room and use it for something else. I can do that with Magic Layers, and I own this illustration. I had it created for me. I just want to make some changes. And lastly, as I mentioned, Canva has suggested this as a way to edit AI-generated images, which are static and until now can't be easily edited. If you're using AI images for idea generation, the ability to edit them really helps with the creative process. Let's say you're riffing on some ideas for a vintage ad in Canva and you open up your AI-generated image in the editor. You can use Magic Layers to separate out the elements. Now, I don't recommend that you use this to do your final design, but if you're just using it creatively to come up with some ideas, this can be a good way to get started. And this is not too bad. I can remove some of the elements that didn't render properly. I can easily change the text. I can play around with layout. I can take this and use it as the basis for a final design. Finally, what to avoid. We've covered this a little, but in a nutshell, make sure you have the rights for any content you use, whether it's a design by an old graphic designer or editing an AI-generated image, if not just using it for inspiration. Also remember that Magic Layers doesn't work with PDF and vector files. They need to be PNG or JPEG. It also should not be used with any licensed images. Don't use it to break up their layers. It also doesn't work with multi-page images, and anything that is highly complex in its design or photorealistic will be a challenge. Other than that, have fun with Magic Layers. If you want to take advantage of my free trial as a Canva verified expert, go to sociallysorted.com.au/Canva. You'll get 30 days to test it out and try all of Canva's AI features and get more credits to use with Magic Layers and more. If you like this video, please subscribe. It helps me to make more content for you. And be sure to check out the next video featuring Canva's Magic AI features and more. Stay creative.